Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are going to do Costa Vida. If you've ever had Costa Vida, I'm going to do my version of that. Hey Google, what's the weather?
It's currently 59 degrees and sunny there. Today, it'll be sunny, with a forecasted high of 68 and a low of 37.
It is 78 in the side of the house and 71 in the bottom of the beast. And temperatures are warming up. I don't know if you guys have Smiths out in your area, but we have a Smiths out here, and every Tuesday they change their deals. This Tuesday they had buy one get one free Tyson chicken, and that's a pretty good deal for chicken breasts. So let's get this ready. Chicken breasts are easy. And they're also inexpensive. Now, like I said, I got a deal for, it was like $11 for 8 pieces of chicken. That's pretty good. You don't want to over season your chicken, because that barbecuer, that smoker, it's going to make it perfect. So just garlic, a lot of lemon pepper. I've been doing burritos like this for years and years, and it seems to be one of everybody's favorite, and you can do it with all sorts of stuff. So, we're going with chicken. And normally I do a big cook at the beginning of spring, and I'm going to count that as my campsgiving. Campsgiving is my invented holiday I invented about 8 years ago, and what it's for is for all the cold that we went through and the suffering through the winter. Alright guys, I will be back. We might have to fire up the AC. There's a lot that goes into this cook, so it's kind of time consuming, and I'm going to cook for Anita also today. That's why she's the owner of the park, and that's why I have so many. We'll come back to you. Chicken is one of those ones that have to be cooked perfectly. So I'm turning on our digital thermometer here. Where is it? Oh. Go here. It's been a minute since we've used this. As it's thinking. Can we pull it up? Presets. Chicken is 165 to start cooking. Oh, I had to mark the green dot up there. Now we can hit start cooking, and It says we're at 69 degrees right now. So we'll go get this on the grill. You want it set for 225. And we'll go get our chicken on. I am struggling today, guys. Big time. My foot's been really hurting. Well, the ankle, the bottom of it, and the back of the leg just real bad. I know you guys are tired of hearing about that, but I don't want to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We got these bell peppers. Orange, red, blue, yellow. My bad. Oh. Oh, wait. One more thing. Gotta have an onion. When you guys are cooking professionally, a lot of stuff is about, some stuff is about color. And that would be an awesome color presentation. If I do say so myself, I might need a green onion or a green pepper, but I chose these peppers just because they were in a package deal for $3.29, I believe it was. And now we're going to saute these up because we want to have them, all the vegetables and everything done by the time our chicken gets done. So that way we can start throwing things together. Like I said, this is a pretty long cook. So we all know how to saute, so we're gonna get these on the oven and get them sauteed. Oh yeah, last night I put in Nestle's chocolate chip cookies for the first time in my oven and cooked them. And they turned out pretty awesome. Alright, there we have it. I threw in lemon, pepper, garlic, red wine vinegar, and Worcestershire sauce. Lids are expensive. If you ever wonder why I don't have a lid for this pan, it's because when I bought it, I forgot to get a lid too, and it was separate. It was like $27 just for the lid. No. I don't know how well you guys can see this out here, but man, it is awesome. It is nice. Chicken is looking awesome. It smells good too. Still got snow up there on the caps of the mountains. And you guys, it smells so good in here. You can smell the peppers. We're at 123. And we're cooking. Alright guys, we're at 163. That's pretty close, but I mean, we still got more cooking to do. with the chicken, so it'll end up being fine at that. I really wish I had more than 2 hands. That time, man, that looks awesome, doesn't it? Let's get this inside. Yeah, that's pretty good chicken. Man, it's good. Getting in the habit of being a cook, when I go to cough or something, I always end up covering my mouth. It's like I'm cutting things here with a dull knife. But it's just shredding apart. That's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and get this all chopped up. Just spare you the boring parts. Alright guys, you're gonna need green enchilada chili sauce, red enchilada chili sauce, and diced green chilies. And we'll go ahead, I'm gonna throw it in a sauce pot, and I'm gonna take half of this of each and every one, put a whole thing of these in there, and then throw some cheese in it and melt it together, and then throw all of our stuff in it and put a little bit of more lemon pepper and garlic in it and red wine vinegar, a little bit more Worcester sauce, and then we'll start building our burritos. I made a mess. It happens. All you can do is clean it up. I will put a little butter in the pan, salted butter, just so things don't start to stick and burn before I put everything in. Alright guys, so I ended up putting like a cup of sugar in with that mix, just because I kind of want... Costa Vida has like a sweet taste. But man, those diced chilies, woo, made it spicy, so it's like a diced, sweet, hot. Diced, sweet, hot. I don't know where my brains are right now. That thing was just a little spicy, but it was sweet, so it was a good spicy. Oh. I don't think you can call a rice cooker cheating. I mean, I've tried to comprehend rice. You know, like making it. Hang on, I'm struggling. I'm on the struggle bus. I've tried to. Really? I don't think we're gonna save just that. Just that little bit of rice. I don't know why Costa Vida calls it their chili lime rice. Because it's made with lemon juice and not lime. But they call it chili lime rice. Oh, I think I even got some black beans. So for every cup, if you guys don't know this is a cup of rice. So every cup of rice is 2 cups of water. And I get that concept. I really, really do when it comes to making ice. And we go over here, turn it on, then we hit white rice. This thing is so freaking awesome. It can do so much. But it takes like 45 minutes, and then you got to put stuff together, and I'll show you guys how to do that. I've made it before, But not for all the new subscribers that's come to the channel, and thank you very, very much. As if you don't know, I hate being in front of the camera. I am a surviving burn victim, and so I have like 3rd-degree burns on my hands, my arms, and stuff like that. And I'm a little bit on the chubby side, so it makes me really scared to be in front of the camera with all the scars and stuff like that. So that happened when I was 21. I've told you guys about that. All the old subscribers know that I'm a surviving burn victim, but it makes me really self-unconscious being in front of the camera. I don't know. There's some people out there, like if you watch Matt's Off-Road Recovery, we're about the same built, we're the same age even. And maybe it's because Matt's Off-Road Recovery, Matt has this like beard. And Matt, he is so uncomfortable being in front of the camera, and so is like Rory and all the guys, you know, Fab Rats and Robbie Layton Nation. That we're all kind of chubbier set guys, but man, it's like those guys make it so easy to be in front of the camera. I don't know how they do it. So I'm terrified being in front of that camera. This is the first time I put sugar in this mix, and man, it really brought that sweet hot out. If I would have had a can of Coke, I would be putting in the Coke, but we got cilantro. And we're gonna throw cilantro in. Colby Jack cheese for the extra cheese. Gotta be cheesy. I've just kind of been enjoying the day outside with the sunshine, and I had the AC going for a little bit, and it was nice and cool in here, and without it on, it just jumps up into here. All RVs, trailers, mobile homes, stuff like that, for some reason, that sun bakes on them, and it gets hot. I'll let that goodness go in, and I've been making these since I went to when I lived in Texas years and years ago. I don't know how I even thought of the recipe that I did back then, but everybody loved it during the Super Bowls, and I'd just sit all day long and make these. And just over the period of time, I've gotten better with my cooking and my skill set in cooking too. It's like God gives us, everybody, talents. And my talents are, number one, being a pain in the ass when I'm left unsupervised. I'm not even kidding. I mean, I cut my thumb again. Don't know if I told you guys that. And it hurts. Can't fly drones or anything like that until it heals up. Oh, and that. But some of my talents, I grew up driving tow truck, with Derek, and that's how I met Derek, is through driving tow truck, and then getting into my own tow company. And along with that, I've always been a painter in automotive. I learned painting gun safes, and I wanted more out of the body work and painting stuff with the gun safes. Gun safes just got boring because they were square, and I wanted to learn how to do cars. And I went to work with a guy from that owned Personal Touch. His name was George Giles, and he was pretty awesome dude. And he had this pit for this boxer dog that was just super mean, and the dog's name was Syntax, and it was this orange red fluffy dog. And they went on vacation, and man, that dog hated me. Every time it saw me, it just hated me. And it was all caught up inside the shop in the cars and wrapped around and stuff. And I went in and unhooked it and fed it and played with him, and it, you know, I even took him home to my grandparents' house, and gave that dog like a good life. And then I came back, and George was like, "Dude, how did you guys end up being best friends?" And it's like me and that dog ended up being best friends after I saved him and fed him. But I was so terrified of that dog. But George taught me how to paint, and I've been doing it for years, painting cars and body work. And in fact, I've never had a new car before. Every car that I've ever owned, I've always had to fix it, and I'm sure I've told you this before, and rebuild it and fix it. And so this new truck I have now, even my Jeep, I painted that and built that. And my ex's Jeep, built her, painted her Jeep for her. But I'm so glad you guys can't see me because I talk with my hands a lot. I don't know why. Ooh. No, our cheese is not melting yet. I got the heat turned down low. But and I say but a lot. I don't know why. Another thing I do too, it annoys the hell out of people, is when they're talking to me. Even though that I heard them and understanding, I say what? Be like, what? I don't know why I do that. It's just one of those horrible things I do. But yeah, back to the whole God thing. Yeah, but yeah, he blessed me with some talents, and I told myself my Jeep was my last one that I painted, and I need to pop some dents and stuff out of the truck. Speaking of, I finally took it to the car wash and got it all washed up after this nasty winter we had. It looks good. I need to do the inside. Along with that, I've always done all the detailing and stuff too. So it's like most of the time my trucks are just as clean as the inside of the house and that. But I got her. I had the surgery and everything, and it's just been hard to kind of keep up on that stuff. But now that I'm starting to get around a little more, which, like I keep complaining, I'm probably going to complain for the rest of my life with this stupid foot thing. But see, there we go with the but yeah, it is what it is. And I appreciate Monica and Dude's Landscapings. Huge shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. And everybody else that's subscribed to the channel, and it's awesome. And then summertime or spring, and it's awesome. I am so excited. My attitude is changing to where I'm not depressed. I'm not where I feel like I'm going to go jump off a bridge. And I'm really excited for that. So this summer, we're going to do the off-grid challenge. I just need to get the solar panels up on the roof, which I have two 50-foot watt ones. We took the new ones back that we bought because I had solar panels already. And Harbor Freight's still awesome. Love you guys. You guys always help me out every time I go in there. The Orem Harbor Freight people. They're not a sponsor. I just enjoy their customer service that they have. Though that's another thing that God gave me a talent, is I'm really good with dealing in customer service, installing video cameras, troubleshooting video cameras, hooking up Starlink, all that sort of stuff. For some reason, I'm just good at it. And that's what we went to Alaska this last time for, is to help Derek on the lodge hook up his Starlink and new cameras and get the old ones all up and going, which we managed that. I stopped doing the sunset videos just because I wasn't getting very many views, and I did like a whole year's worth of sunset videos from the lodge, which if you guys go back you can see all those sunsets, and they're amazing. They're beautiful. They're stress relieving, anxiety relieving sunsets. And that my quitting smoking, it's not doing very well. I keep failing and going in and buying like smokes and roll your own tobacco, stuff like that. And this go around, I think I'm actually going to try to be done. just mixing our cheese into our mix here. This go around, I can't afford to buy cigarettes. I don't know what cigarettes there are in your or part of the world, but they're like $10 a pack here. And I did invest into a vape, and I don't know. It's a pretty strong vape. It's pretty cool. No, it's not. You know, I gotta have more willpower into quitting instead of just, oh, well, I'm going to run to the store and buy another couple of packs. I'll quit after these couple of packs. I'll quit after these ones. I just got to shut the willpower down and focus on quitting. Sucking on the vape. But yeah, we'll come back to you guys after the cheese is all melted. We got to taste it. Then we'll start putting the burritos together, and this after the rice anyway. And this is a nightmare mess. And then what we do after we get it back into the, into the Pyrex pan, I put it onto the Traeger and I smoke it until everything's all warmed up and good. And then we serve it and eat it. So we'll come back to you guys. Oh, we got to put this chili lime rice together. It's a few crazy steps, but it should be good. Oops. Definitely oops. I got stuck in watching 2.5 Men. Oh, I got zoned in on that pretty good. 45 minutes went by pretty fast. Look at that. That rice is so nice and fluffy. How can you call this cheating? You can't call that cheating. We've had that since the 31st. We can throw the coleslaw out. I don't know, I make some pretty good coleslaw, but it looked really good on my birthday and I bought it, and then it ended up not being so great. It was Walmart. Seems like some stuff, Walmart coleslaw. So you want about a cup of butter or more. We're going to dump in the rest of our lime juice. We're going to have to put some more of that on the list. Almost really the only two seasonings that you really need is lemon, pepper, and garlic. You could survive on lemon, pepper, and garlic. And for those of you that don't know, garlic, if you eat a lot of garlic like I do, the mosquitoes don't like you very much. I thought about putting some bacon in this. I've never done bacon before. You want to put a cup of sugar in it. You always have to add to the flavor, or add to the mix. taste. A little more vinegar. A little more sugar. You want that rice vinegary and sugary. See, that rice is perfect. Actually, that's really good rice. However, I hope Lamar gets here this week and gets us fixed. That chicken is shredded. Shredded right apart. That is some good stuff right there. It's got the sweet, sugary spice to it. Then this, we shut off and we hit flash rice. And that flash rice will just keep it warm until we're ready for it and keep it fresh. Alright, so you want to lay your bottom of the pan with butter. Take some of your red chili sauce. Your green chili sauce. Somebody told me stop cooking with butter. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm good. You do you. That butter and that sauce on the bottom is going to help it so it don't burn. The mission chips for the mission is what I use. Normally I use bigger ones, but for some reason I got the small ones. And this is a dirty mess to do. So we're going to turn around and put the enchilada mix in here and then into the pole, and I will come back to that when we're done. That's a long, boring process that takes time. So just so you guys get the feel of that. Like I said, it's kind of a messiest part. Tuck your burrito in there. Spread your cheese over the top of it. We got leftovers for me, myself and I, which I can eat right now. I'm telling you, that is some good stuff. I'm gonna cut up some cilantro. We got our cilantro all diced up. I don't know what's more messier, the sauce or the cilantro. I have a thing where I forget to film. Hit the record button. We got all that all done up, and now when it's, hey Google, what time is it?
5:34 p.m.
At about 7:30, I'll throw this in the on the smoker on high heat, and just let it smoke until everything's all film with crust on that and everything. It should be pretty damn good. This is, like I said, this is long cooked, but it's super worth it. Hey guys, we got this done. Hey Google, what's the weather today?
Tonight the forecast is for a high of 52 and a low of 42 and clear there. Currently it's 54 degrees and clear.
Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 8:21 p.m.
That's awesome. This smells so good. I'm going to get this put together, and I'll show you after I got things put together. This is how the rice turned out. Super fluffy, super good. Alright guys, here everything is served up or displayed. I will get back with you guys and show you how everything tastes here in a minute after I get everything served.